What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review. So we start off this episode where we left off with Jock and Treasure P showing up in Jamaica to surprise the ladies, but mainly Carly Red. Carly is mad that he's there. Jock obviously brought Treasure P to make Carly mad because she popped up on him with C's. Tammy points out that Treasure was the girl that got into it with Tommy because she said that she liked to date married men. Treasure says, I didn't say I like to sleep with married men. I explained to her that before I got here, I was seeing a man who told me he was married after we had been together. I'm not gonna deal with that. Dime in her green screen is like bullshit, because when I was around you, you were glorifying the fact that you was a side chick, and I was like, bitch, we all saw you on television loving being a fucking side chick and a motherfucking mistress. Don't try to downplay that shit now because you around a bunch of married ass bitches. Dime says, you know, you gotta deal with God, not me. And I must say, this season, I have really liked Jessica Dime. I did not like her last season. That's why I dubbed her Penny Candy, because I just thought she was cheap and tawdry. But this season, she has regrouped. She has transformed her personality and her character on this show. And I really like the direction that Dime has taken herself this season. So, kudos to you, Dime. Jock then says that he's there with his guys, and Tammy like, what guy? And then we see Waka Flocka, he come out and start performing, everybody turning up as he's performing and shit. So he asks to talk to Tammy, and they go off to the side, and she tells him, you know, like, what are you doing here? I'm happy you came, but this is a girl trip. And he was like, I don't give a fuck, my wife is here, so I'm gonna be here. And I was like, okay, Waka. Now, I have never found Waka Flocka to be sexy a day in my life, but when he was standing there towering over Tammy with his tongue all like this, and I was like, shit, what's up, Waka? Flocka? Shit. She tells him, you know, thanks for coming, and then they, you know, have a little cute moment. Then Jock informs Rasheda that her nigga there too, and then the camera panned on Kirk. He's standing off by the bar, leaning up against it, smirking, looking like an old gay ass pedophile. I just cannot with him. You know, he look like a condom to me. Rasheda gets mad and leaves, and the whole night is just ruined and everybody leaves. Rasheda is in a very, very unflattering swimsuit and cover-up. That was just not a good look for her. You know, she ain't really got no titties. She kind of got boy boobs and then them broad ass shoulders, even though she a little bitty little something. It just did not look cute on her. It was just not a good look. So she meets up with Kirk so they can have a little heart-to-heart talk, and she tells him about Logan coming to the shop and telling her that he might be Jasmine's baby daddy. Kirk is like, I've been telling you that that bitch is a scammer, a schemer, whatever. Now she's finally trying to see it, and he hopes that Logan is the father and that he isn't. Well, I thought it was no chance that the baby could be yours, Kirk. Which the one the fuck is it? So he says he's finally going to take the paternity test, and I'm like, blah 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 blah, nigga. I don't give a fuck about this storyline. I just don't. It's so fucking stupid. So Jasmine is back dancing at the club because Kirk won't help her financially. She thought about asking Rasheda for help, and I was like, even if I thought this damn storyline was true, why the fuck would you go to his wife to ask her for financial help with y'all motherfucking bastard baby? Like, what the fuck, bitch? Have you lost your mind, hoe? Girl. So as she's leaving out the club to go home, she spots out the side of her eye her ex-boyfriend Logan, and she walks right the fuck past this nigga, and he asks to talk to her, and she says that, you know, he's been stalking her. This ain't the first time he showed up at her job, and that he was somebody she dated in high school who's mad that she don't want to be with him no more. So as they get outside in the parking lot, Logan says, talk to me now or don't call me later, because you know you be calling me or whatever. So he tries to go over to the van, and when she's getting in to go home, which you know was supplied by Love and Hip Hop producers, and he tries to talk to her, but she was like, move, and she moves his arm. Security jumps in, and she's like, I hate you, da 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 da, and they argue back and forth, and then she calls him a bitch, and then she tries to punch him in the face, and I don't know if the hit landed or not, but she sure tried her hardest to knock the shit out that little bitty nigga. And Logan tells her, I'll ruin your life, and then the fight is broken up and she leaves. Is it just me? And I need for y'all to go back and look at tonight's episode, but them two niggas look like brothers and sisters. They got the same eyes, they got the same nose, mouth, they both two little bitty pint-sized motherfuckers. I wouldn't be surprised if that's her brother, goddammit. I I don't believe none of this bullshit that goes on with this whole Rasheda, Kirk, Jasmine, Kiana, Rod storyline. It's all bullshit. Back in Jamaica, Spice invites the girls and the guys to an all-white party. Dime is mad that everybody else, boo thing, is there except for hers. You know, she in her feelings. You know, everybody on the tropical island and shit getting dick down, and she ain't getting no dick. So all the girls congratulate Rocka on trying to, you know, mend his marriage and doing it the right way. But you know, they all like, Kirk, we want to jump your ass. Then out the blue, Treasure decides to say to Rasheda, I used to date a married man, but for me it was like, you know, I met up with Kiana. And everybody's like, who the fuck is a Kiana? And she says, the baby mama's girlfriend, meaning Kirk's baby mama's girlfriend. Because you know, Kirk's girlfriend got a girlfriend. So apparently her and Kiana used to dance in the club together, and Kiana told her about Jasmine and Kirk's drama. And she says in her green screen that side chicks get a bad rap because it's the man that took the vows, true, and that they the ones that make the girl feel some type of way. I'm like, hold up, bitch. I agree. When your husband cheat on you, you need to take that up with that nigga. But at the same time, bitch, if you knew my husband was married and you still decide to open your legs to this married fucking man, bitch, you just as fucking wrong, ho. And you need your motherfucking head knocked off. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I'm gonna check this nigga. Tammy says, what's your name, boo? And Treasure says, you know, Treasure. And Tammy says, we ain't about to go there. You know, nuh-uh. So Jock is like, can you please shut the fuck up? Like, I don't know what you trying to do, but I don't need this bullshit right now. And Treasure says, Kiana told me that Kirk made her feel like he was going to take care of her, meaning Jasmine, and I think he even said that shit to Kiana, if I'm not mistaken. Sheeta gets mad that Treasure's telling her all this because she don't even know this bitch, and why are you in my business? The girls ask Treasure, why is she bringing this up? Treasure says, because we're all women. It's all about women empowerment. What in the entire fuck are you talking about, ho? Fucking a married man is women's empowerment. I swear you 2017 bitches are fucking retarded. Dime says this bitch keep on, you know, basically glamorizing being the mistress, and she gets tired of the shit. Rasheda gets up to leave, and Tammy say, nah, you ain't about to go no motherfucking where. Like, if anybody gonna leave out this bitch, it's gonna be this hoe. So Dime gets up as everyone's distracted, and she goes over and grabs Treasure by the motherfucking hair, bitch, and yanks the fuck out that little plastic ass wig that she had on. And I was like, you had the opportunity to knock the dog shit out this bitch, Dime, and you didn't even get her in the head a couple times with a two-piece. What the fuck? All you did was yank, bitch. You should have been whoop, wop, wop. I didn't understand it, but whatever. Dime in her green screen said, I know this home wrecking nobody didn't come in our circle with this little $20 wig and these airport flip-flops, thinking she gonna disrespect Rasheda and we gonna let it slide. I was like, okay, Dime, bitch, I see you. I see you. So as Dime and Treasure P are going back and forth, she said, it's an all-white party. Why you got on black? And I was wondering, like, why do she got on black? Did this bitch not have a white dress? Like, what the fuck is going on? Is she trying to stand out? She is happy that Dime yanked Treasure P up or whatever. And I'm like, bitch, why the fuck you ain't do with your scary ass? So Treasure going off saying, grow the fuck up, you a grown ass woman. And Dime say, yep, and I beat your ass like your mama should have beat your ass. And I was like, yes, Dime, yes, you might be one of my favorites now. Kirk then thanks Jessica too. I'm like, sit your black ass down with your ugly self, looking like somebody's scrotum. So Jock takes Treasure away and asks, you know, why did you do that? Treasure's steady talking, steady yapping, ain't learned shit. She said, you always throwing shade. You a hoe just like I'm a hoe. What in the fuck is going on with you new bitches? Y'all just call yourself hoes and bitches. Like, what in the fuck is going on? Y'all don't give a... I thought growing up being a hoe was a bad thing. Now I guess it's a good thing. I don't understand it, Jesus. I don't want to understand it. What the fuck? Dime then says, bitch, I was the best at what I did. I ain't never heard of you. I was like, well, at least she claiming it. What the fuck? Treasure still trying to fix her little shifty ass $20 wig. And while they arguing back and forth, everybody eat barbecue and shit, and Walker is laughing his ass off. He like, this is some funny ass shit here. Then we switch back to Atlanta. Jasmine take her little frail ass home from the club, and she throwing shit as soon as she walk in. And Kiana and Sexy Dragon, aka Rod, is sitting on the couch with the little bitty baby. And they like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she tell them how Logan came to her job, saying that he's the baby's daddy, he's the pappy. And Rod asks, you know, is he the father? Like, bitch, is this something you ain't telling me? She says, no, I have not slept with him. The baby is Kirk's. Rod and Jasmine think that Kirk is trying to put someone else out there to be the daddy because he don't want to step up and take responsibility. She also says that Kirk hasn't been served yet because he moved out of the building that he and Rasheda was living in, the same building that he had her staying in. So now she doesn't have an address for him and cannot find him. Bitch, he on a fucking whole reality show. If you really want to get this nigga served, all the course we have to do is ask Mona Scott what the fuck is his address. This is bullshit, but okay. So Rod says he's gonna handle Logan because he's tired of this whole bullshit. Then we see Joseline take Bonnie Bell on a play date with lovely Mimi, who I forgot all the fuck about. Joseline talks about being asked back to be on the Real because they're considering her to take Tamar's chair. You know, this whole season, that's what they've been doing on the Real. They've been having all these, you know, guest celebrity hosts, and this whole season to try to figure out who they're going to have in Tamar's seat next year. Kind of like what Kelly Ripa did with Live and, you know, with Kelly or whatever. So I know that Joseline came back twice, Remy Ma came back twice, so Remy Ma is up for it too. I hope Remy Ma gets it. I really want her to get it. So lovely Mimi tells Joseline about her and Tommy's friendship, and Joseline like, girl, I don't give a fuck. So as she's talking, Joseline says, you know, I ain't got no problem with her. You know, I invited everybody to the video shoot and she ain't coming. Lovely Mimi stops Joseline. She says, but don't y'all have like a restraining order on each other? And Joseline stood like, what you mean it's restraint? Like, what you talking about? And then she realized that people know that she got a restraining order against Tommy, and she said stay in her place. And I was like, see, Joseline, I love you, bitch, but I guess she feels some type of way because she's supposed to be so rough and tough and she had to take a restraining order out on somebody. So I guess that makes her feel like she's a punk or whatever. I mean, unless she was threatening bodily harm to you, then it is kind of a bitch-made move that what you did with Tommy, or you just trying to be spiteful. I don't know, but it doesn't make you look good, the fact that you got a restraining order on her. Unless, like I said, she was saying she was going to kill you, bitch. I don't really understand why you took it that far. As she's talking, I just can't help but notice how Joseline's tongue is white as fuck. I'm like, bitch, either you dehydrated or you don't brush your tongue. And either which one of them, I don't agree with and I don't like it, bitch. Do something about it. So lovely Mimi keeps on pressing the issue, and she said, do you think it's a possibility y'all be able to work things out? Joseline says, I don't even know why we're having this conversation, because first of all, you wanted to see Bonnie. Don't get pushy asking me questions. We don't play them games. And I was like, well, all right, bitch. In Jamaica, Jock goes to see Treasure in her room, and she says that she was trying to talk to Rasheda as a woman and give her the real, but that wasn't your place to give her the real on shit, bitch, unless you was the bitch fucking her husband. I don't understand why you felt like you need to involve yourself in this. What the fuck are you talking about, ma'am? Unless she asks you a question, you had no business putting your big ass beak in this bitch's business. She also goes on to say it's clear that none of the girls like her. None of the viewers like you either. She says something about me that they just don't like. And Jock says it's probably your mouth, Treasure. And Jock, you know, says, you know, you had no place telling her that. She started fake crying and going out talking about, you know, all this bullshit about how all the girls is fake, and she just talking a mile a minute and won't shut the fuck up. I mean, this bitch got like 1,000 words out in one sentence. He tells her she's alienating herself, and she says, you know, leave, because she about to go. She don't want to be there no more, and he can go be with his fake ass friends. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so annoying. Do not bring her ugly ass back next season. So everyone goes on this boat cruise, and they all laughing and talking about the fight, because the shit was hella funny. And then out the blue, we see Dime's boo thing, Sean, arrives, and he surprises Dime, and she's so excited and happy that he's there. And it was just a really cute moment. I really like them two together. They seem like they have a genuine love and respect for one another and a really cute relationship, and you really get to see the calmer side of Dime. I really like the fact that she toned all the ghetto fabulousness down. I like her with black hair so much better than the pink, but I love pink hair and all that crazy ass shit too. There's a time and a place for it all. Carly tells Jock he should apologize to her for all the shit that she put him through. I'm like, you steady wanting apologies for a nigga that wasn't ever your man. But all right, girl. Is listening to Tammy's EP, which sounds great, by the way. Also, her first single, All These Kisses, dropped today and it's already #1 on iTunes. So congratulations to Tammy. The song is really cute, give you that old 90s R&B feel. Waka is very proud of her, as he should be. Tammy asked Sean how long him and Dom have been together, and they talk about how they've known each other practically all their lives and how her mother used to be his school teacher. And he says, you know, well, fuck that, I'm about to make this shit official. He pulls out a box that used to be his grandmother's, and she looking like, what the fuck is about to happen? He get down on one knee and he proposes to her, and she's speechless. It was a really pretty ring. And Waka say, shit, I'm about to cry. And I was like, shit, Waka, I'm here with you, bitch. I'm just looking like hoes stay getting wifed up. Bitches like me can't get a ring for shit. I can't even get a nigga to take me to Red Lobster. But what the fuck ever, hoes be winning. I'm here for you hoes. I'm a reformed hoe. I ain't trying to go back to my old hoe ways. But shit, push come to shove, I'm about to put this pussy on somebody's man. So I give tonight's episode an A+. That shit was hella lit. That whole white party scene was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. Also, thank you to everyone that tuned in Friday for the Color Me Pink Book Club live discussion of my novels Cranes in the Sky. If you haven't read it yet, still the link for the book is down below in the description box. Also, the video for the Color Me Pink June book club picks will be up tomorrow. I have 3 different books for us to choose from. You all will get the chance to vote on which book you want us to read for the month of June. I can't wait to see which book ends up being #1. Also, a new episode of Since You Asked will be up this Wednesday. We have 1 more episode after this week for season 1. Season 2 of Since You Asked will be coming up soon. Please start sending in your questions to since-you-ask1@gmail.com. It could be about your man, your husband, your bitch, your kids, your career, your friendships, what the fuck ever. Hell, you can even ask me and my BFF Mo some questions about us. It doesn't matter, but start sending your questions in now. My review for Claws is up right now as well. I'll be reviewing that every week. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and please turn on your notifications so you can know when my videos drop. Love you. See you all soon. Bye.